Hello, my name is Evie, and I'm a second-year engineering student studying creative technology and design at the University of Colorado Boulder. Today's lesson is all about the salmon life cycle and salmon-friendly dams. And I have HelperBot here, who loves salmon, to help out. Have you seen a dam before? They look a little something like this, and they're quite useful to us humans. However, just because dams help humans doesn't mean they help the animals living around us. Humans and animals have different needs from each other, and sometimes what helps humans can harm wildlife. Today, we're going to learn about how the dams we put in rivers may affect salmon and how we can design them to support the salmon's life cycle. Dams can be quite useful to humans, so it's not like we can just get rid of them all. They mainly help with generating renewable energy, like hydroelectric power. However, our dams can significantly impact the environment and animals, including salmon. Dams can block rivers and prevent fish from being able to pass through. They can lower water flow to surrounding ecosystems, affect the water quality, and change the water temperature as well. But how exactly does this negatively impact salmon? Well, we'll have to look at the salmon's life cycle first. There are two types of fish, anadromous fish and catadromous fish. Anadromous fish migrate from saltwater to breed in freshwater, while catadromous fish do the opposite. They migrate from freshwater to breed in saltwaters. Salmon are anadromous and have 6 stages in their life cycle: egg, alevin, fry or parr, smolt, juvenile, and adult. It first begins when they hatch in freshwater rivers from an egg, where they remain and grow up for a year or two. They then migrate from the freshwater rivers to the salty ocean, where they live for 2 to 5 years. Then, as adults, they return to their birthplaces to spawn. The adults die shortly after spawning, exhausted from their long upstream journey, and their body adds nutrients to the stream's ecosystem to support the next generation of eggs. Unfortunately, the dams we build mess with the salmon's life cycle. They can block the way of fish who migrate, often preventing them from moving past the dam, or killing them because of the turbine blades that generate energy in the water. Dams also change the temperature of a river, and sometimes the ecosystem if it's for a reservoir. Changing the ecosystem of a river into a lake is quite harmful for salmon because it's not their natural habitat. It makes it easier for them to get caught by predators, and it changes their overall behavior. All of this affects the salmon's seasonal migration, impacting their lives and hindering their ability to reproduce. If we don't fix this, salmon and other anadromous fish may go extinct, and we'll never see them again. Luckily, engineers have created solutions for salmon-friendly dams that we can implement. One method works by sending juvenile fish through screens or racks in the dams to help them avoid the dangerous turbines. Sometimes they use behavioral barriers like underwater sound, light, or bubbles to deter fish away from those parts as well. Another solution is sending juvenile fish over dam spillways to help them migrate. Unfortunately, all the spilling water causes bubbles of nitrogen gas that can be harmful to fish in large amounts, so engineers also have to design spillway flows that make a more horizontal spill flow for the fish. Fish ladders or elevators are another common solution to help adult fish get to the freshwater habitat above the dams. It's also the safest. Fish ladders are like a series of steps and pools that allow the fish to slowly make their way up the vertical wall of the dam and over it. These ladders have the water flowing downwards to mimic the way salmon would swim downstream to breed and upstream back to their birthplace. There are many ways we can alter dam designs to make them safe for salmon, allowing them to continue their life cycle without hindrance. It's important that we keep ecosystems intact, so species don't go extinct and we can keep our planet as healthy as possible. Our planet takes care of us, so we have to take care of it and its animals too. Plus, HB would be sad if they couldn't watch the fish anymore. Isn't that right, HB? Anyways, that's all for today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Check out the full lesson on the Teach Engineering website. Then, check your knowledge of the salmon life cycle in dams in Fish-Friendly Engineering.